But yeah, I like what Logan's done. He's reinvented himself. The vlogs are great. They always were great, but they're even better now.
They're just Dobrik formats, aren't they?
Yeah, but he's gone to the adult level, right? He's going, oh yeah, I can talk about sex, I can talk about drugs, I'm going to talk about what you guys talk about, which is like things that 18 plus people actually find entertaining, rather than trying to water down YouTube. And he's just gone, all right, well, accept me for who I am. I don't need 3 million views. I've got a fuck off house and millions of dollars in the bank. If I get 1 million views a video, so be it. He doesn't, because he's creating content he actually cares about and likes.
Yeah.
He gets a shitload of views.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I like that he's done that though. I always find it strange when I'll see like a 26-year-old YouTuber and it's like they'll write family friendly content. And I'm a bit like, that's not you, is it? I get it from a business point of view, but you're clearly being fake online.
But it could be, right? It could be, and it's sometimes it's not for us to judge, but it is up to me to take the piss out of it if I want to.
Yeah.
And you've watched my stuff for a while, and we've been mates for a long time, but so you've seen the change in how people perceive me as well, because at the start, when I used to take the piss out of the Chubby Bunny Challenge, Ollie White, Alfie Days, all of this, I was the evil guy that no one.
You're right.
Yeah. The YouTubers didn't want to touch me. Like, well, if I'd have started this podcast with the same concept 4 years ago, there'd be no way any of the YouTubers we've had come
wouldn't have want to come on.
Casper Lee was sat here. Casper Lee, the guy that I've had this big drama with. Why is that? I always think
because they become self-aware. They've grown up. They're 26 now,
and
they're
so have you.
19, and you've become more self-aware. You've understood that they are human beings. They're not just a face on a screen. And I think both sides of the party have grown up a bit.
Right.
And I think, as people grow up, they're always going to lend themselves to a more cynical viewpoint, which has always been your viewpoint. And they've kind of
I've been cynical since I was about 12.
And they've kind of gone, actually, he was right. Fucking putting marshmallows in my mouth was pretty fucking stupid.
Do you think, based on that, is why we've seen channels like Alfie, Casper drop off the face of a cliff?
Yeah, I think I like both of those guys.
Okay.
And
personally or content-wise?
Personally.
Yeah.
And no Casper better than no Alfie. But I admire what both of them have done. They have fallen off, and they're very open to admit it. I think both of them are quite self-aware of that.
Yeah.
I think Alfie and Casper are both more interested in the business side of things now than they are in the content creation side of things. They're kind of just keeping up the content creation to save face.
Right.
Because they're a YouTuber, and they've always been a YouTuber. And to be honest, they need to create content because that's what they do. And it's also what they love, right?
Yeah.
They got into the game because they love creating content.
Yeah.
And I think both of them, having created a daily vlog every day for the last 250 days, like we have with a team of 5, I cannot understand how Alfie used to do it on his own every day.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. The amount of shooting and production that he must have gone through every single day, the stress of that. I admire that.
What, before he had an editor and stuff?
He does it all himself, genuinely.
Does he?
Yeah, he is a workaholic.
Right.
So I'm very impressed by Alfie. But yeah, he's fallen off because he never changed his content.
No. But is that's the downfall though, isn't it?
Yeah, but the best time, I thought Alfie was going to come back when he released his podcast. His podcast was really good. It was about a year ago.
That's when he had Alex and Inaber on, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I tore it down.
I really liked it.
Right.
I really like that Inaber.
I thought he was really patronising on that though.
Really? I thought he asked good questions. I thought he was just difficult, which is kind of what I wanted an interview to be with those guys.
But the reason I had a big say about that is because I think he should have had me on there. Because if I felt like, and I get on with Fraser, and Alex is a very good friend of mine, so I'm not trying to badmouth them, but I think they were the easier ones to combat in that situation.
But a lot of comments said that as well. I remember seeing a lot of comments saying, try to do this.
But this is why I disagree that I don't think his podcast was all that, because I
just like the fact he was trying to reinvent himself.
Fair enough.
It comes back to, do I think he's self-aware? Yeah, because he tried.
Yeah.
He knew he had to change something. He started to swear, like all these different things that he'd never done before.
Yeah.
He realised, actually, I need to change.
Yeah.
Because he realised that, he was 16, 17, 18, 19 when he was creating these daily vlogs. and so were his audience, if not younger. And now his audience are 24, 25, and they want different content.
Right.
And yeah, I think he's very self-aware to that. And Casper's the same. He's now creating like comedy skits. He's doing stuff with his girlfriend. You know, that's far more relatable to his audience now. Now his audience maybe cut down, but we see Josh Peters changing his content completely.
That's who I was going to get onto.
And gone from being something that I know you ridiculed and I was never really a fan of, but watched because I'm interested in the space.
Yeah.
To being like hero-led content where if a creative agency came out of it and charged £1 million, you'd be like, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
So I think people can reinvent themselves. Logan's shown it. Josh has shown it. I wouldn't write these guys off. Yeah.
Do you think Josh is the biggest case in the UK of the?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Everyone hated him.
Yeah.
In the YouTube world, except from that close group.
Yeah.
Not hate him. Hate his content.
No. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Would put him in the same bracket as the family-friendly stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And also maybe had a bit of a grudge on him because he only got famous because of Casper.
Yeah.
And I think actually, and also because the content he was creating was just the same as all the others, and he was famous because he was Casper. It was literally like just Casper's second channel.
Yeah.
Whereas now he's different to Zach and Jay, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's boned himself. He Josh, Zach and Jay, Nico and Milana, they are inspiring me now. I want to take 2020 and do like the Greg Paul video.
Let's not get away from it, right? All of these videos are old school TV formats.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's like
yeah.
Even the latest Joe Weller video with Nico.
Yeah.
That's a TV format.
Yeah.
Look at the Sidemen channel. It's full of fucking TV game shows.
Yeah.
This is a generation that they're entertaining now that didn't watch TV for a long time.
TGF are just jackass, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's like
all of it's just TV shows from the 90s and the early 2000s that these people who are now watching it just didn't watch that much. So now they're just seeing the 2020 version of Jackass and we're like, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Because exactly the same as when we watched it,
we're
like, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
But it's just new.
My Greg Paul documentary is just a mockumentary, isn't it? Just a piss take. We touched briefly on the YouTube boxing. We skimmed it, I think.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that in a nutshell?
2 of the best nights of my life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that the first JJ fight and the second JJ
Yeah,
fight?
I didn't go to the Weller one. I'm gutted I didn't. I got invited and I'm embarrassed to say that I was skeptical.
So was I, mate.
I lived in Stratford. And that's another funny story. I live in the building that all the YouTubers lived in.
Oh, right.
So I was
the Sidemen Tower.
Yeah. I was on floor 36 of that tower. I now live next door, but I was on floor 36 of that tower, in between Rota Shaw, Calix, Cal Freezy, Toby, all those guys. So I got to know those guys as well. Like,
you could have been the 8th Sideman.
I know. I've told them loads of times. I can be this, guys.
Just knocking on the door at 1 in the morning. Yeah, I can hear you filming.
But like we're like just cutting quickly to an example what's in my head. Like literally handing Calix a hard drive of branded content that I needed him to upload from work because I'd just been giving it to. I got posted by the brand and I went to his door and just gave it to him.
Right.
Like there were just weird things.
Yeah.
This YouTube community was created through that network and that tower.
Yeah.
And you realise the reason that everyone moved in there, right?
No.
It's the fastest internet in the UK.
What?
Because it was the communication tower for the Olympics. That's why everyone moved there.
Really?
It's a gig up and down. So the reason they moved is because it used to take like old school YouTube with the old internet, right? It used to take like half an hour, 45 minutes to upload a video.
Yeah.
It took 5 seconds to upload a video on that tower.
Fuck off.
So efficiency, it was the perfect place to be.
That's insane.
So the strategy, these guys are smart. They understand the value of this.
Do you know how long it takes to...
Hours, probably.
Yeah.
No, Norwich. Yeah.
Someone's
holding a wire.
Yeah.
Jack, are you trying to put it in?
I'm the only one who uses the internet in Norwich.
You have Fiona on a little bike, peddling your internet,
in a big hamster ball.
You did say, she did say that your internet in your house keeps going down, or your electric keeps going down.
Yeah, Alex came round the other day and we filmed a collab, and so this is just a little bit off piece for a second, but my loft is my office. I call it the shed. Really
trade secrets.
Yeah. And you work as a butcher, don't you, Steve?
That's what you told me earlier.
And the window is like, like they're slanted, aren't they? And I left it just a little bit ajar. And we had that storm a few weeks ago now. Storm
Ciara. People kept calling it Kira.
Yeah, fuck them.
Is it not Ciara?
We called it Cece in our office because no one could choose.
There we go. Storm Cece.
That's very
happening.
Shoreditch. Right? And the storm blew the window open. I came back from like a day or two away. Everything was soaked. My computer was soaked. My camera was soaked. Your thing you made me that
The most important thing got soaked there.
you made me a lovely 1 year anniversary happy hour present. It was a shut
What
the
about the
box.
KSI canvas?
That was fine.
Yeah.
Oh, the real important
Yeah,
thing.
that was on the other side of the room. Would I trade them? Yeah, I would. But so Alex come around the other day. We started filming. I put my neon sign on. And the electric kept tripping over and over again. Turns out I've just got water in all the plugs, so that's what happened there.
I like how casual. It's just that. just
Just got water and
electrocution.
electricity mixing. I'm sure I'll be fine.